Hello everybody and welcome to Bleak Haven, where faith is twisted, every shot matters, and survival hangs on what we can build. We will be exploring haunted ruins, abandoned villages, and face a cult preparing the world for a god no one should ever witness.
3 months since he disappeared. No warning, no goodbye, nothing. We did everything we could. Police, flyers, even a private investigator. The best you can get, they said. We used to spend hours up here, painting. I taught him how, when he was little. This place, it was ours. Grew up with nothing but each other. I looked out for him. Always did. Still do. Now his phone lights up. Just like that. I don't know what's waiting out there, but I'm not leaving him behind. He's all I've got.
So we just rush right into the island, huh? And now I'm in control. This is not the final version of the game. What you are about to play is a pre-release demo meant to give you a glimpse into the world of Bleak Haven. It does not represent the full experience or final quality of the game. Based on your feedback, the game will continue to be improved, expanded, and refined. Which I think is it's something to, something good to keep in mind with a lot of these. There's a lot else there, but if you wish to read it, you can, but people want to see that juicy gameplay, I'm sure. Which right now,
Not in the mood.
I'm just sailing in the fog.
Fuck. Yeah.
It feels like the boat should be further back.
Seriously messed up.
What? Like your GPS?
You know? Like you can't see
No,
me.
dumbass. A real story, something that actually happened.
You really
A
in the mood
real
for ghost stories
story.
right now?
Listen. So, back in the 80s, there was this guy, a scientist, super smart.
Most
He was obsessed
scientists, I
with
would like to
sleep,
think, should be smart.
What happens when you don't get it? He believed that if you stayed awake long enough, you'd start seeing something we're not supposed to see.
Sounds like the Russian sleep experiment.
So he ran an experiment on himself, locked himself in his apartment.
Which I think was just a myth,
recording
right?
everything.
I can't say I'm
First
super
couple days,
up to date with it,
normal
but I think it
stuff.
was just a creepypasta
Twitchy, cranky, a little paranoid.
based off of a Halloween decoration.
Then, around day 5, he
Which, by the
started to see
way,
shadows moving.
That Halloween decoration is pretty
Not
horrific,
like
so
out of the corner of his eye.
I feel like that
Full-on
alone
figure
could be
standing in
a
his
story.
room watching. By day 7, he stopped talking, just sat there staring at the cameras. Didn't even blink. And then, on day 9,
Day 9,
he smiled.
without sleep.
Wait, why is that creepy?
Because when the police found him, he was still sitting there. Perfectly still, smiling, eyes wide open. He had scratched something into the floor over and over again until his fingers were raw.
What did he write?
What could he have wrote?
They've been here all along.
My god. He broke my boat. How'd he do that? How did you do that?
Jesus! Oh my dude! You're such an asshole!
Oh, man.
Why did he call me?
Fuck.
Why did I stop the boat for that?
What the fuck was that?
I hit a mermaid. I hit a dolphin. Or a shark.
Jesus.
Or a manatee. I think manatees are generally the ones that you hit with a boat. Though, let's be honest. We've probably, we collectively as humanity has probably hit more than enough animals in the ocean with a boat. Check it off the list kind of thing, I can't even see where the shoreline is. It's just fog. It's nothing but fog. I've entered Silent Mountain. Right now, it's giving off heavy, just
You'll be dead, man.
maybe not Lovecraftian vibes, but just similar. Just that, like, I don't know, just phantasmal imagery.
What the hell were you even looking for?
What am I looking for is the bigger question. Look for your brother Scott. Like, why am I just alone hunting my brother? It seems like a bad idea. I made it to the island. Don't ask me how, I barely understand it myself. One moment I was tracing a dead signal, the next silence, fog, in this place. This god-forsaken place. Something is wrong here. The air feels heavier with every breath. Time slips. I swear I've walked in circles and still ended up somewhere new. Nothing makes sense. I was hired for a missing persons case. A young man named Scott. His parents said he vanished months ago without a trace. Months of radio silence. Then suddenly his voice sent out a signal. His phone sent out a signal. A location ping. Here, this island. So I came. But I know this much. This case is bigger than anything I've worked on, and I've seen my share of nightmares. If anyone finds this, be careful who you trust or see. So I shouldn't trust this note that I'm seeing. Or, if I find the man who wrote this note, I shouldn't trust them at all. It's a big, creepy mountain. How did I stumble upon this? I'm gonna get squished by rocks. If I can get up the stairs. It's also a little dark. Is it just me? I guess, you know, to be fair, it is dark outside. Maybe it is just me. Maybe my eyes don't work. I've got... not cataract. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe cataracts do that. I thought cataracts give you like a white haze. I don't know what I'm talking about. The old stairs gave way beneath me. Thought they were solid. Turns out they were held together by more dust than stone. Slid halfway down before I could grab anything. Legs banged up, but holding. I'll live. Left some rope and a few boards near the shoreline. I've marked a big, flat rock with a red cross so it's easier to spot. Might come in handy if you're trying to get across the rubble. Figured someone else might come looking just like I did. Place gives off a feeling I can't shake, like it's waiting. If you're reading this, be smarter than I was. Watch your step. Wouldn't the smartest thing for me to do would be to just leave? Oh. Okay. We can sustain a little bit of a fall without breaking our legs. What flat rock? Right? What is it? Oh, that flat rock. That's not my fault. We all had the same thought. The guy just mentions a flat rock in the middle of nowhere. Planks. A sturdy, weathered planks. Feels like it's seen better days, but still useful. Rope. Old but reliable, long enough to be tied together. Or hold something in place for a while. Well... I mean, it doesn't feel like a great way of crossing. Just a couple sticks and some rope. Doesn't really feel safe. I don't really know what your main way of crossing this would be. Honestly, you could probably just jump it. Right? Like, that's not a big, like... You could totally do a little running, like, whoa, that kind of thing. Some objects you find in the world can be combined directly in your inventory. To access the inventory, press inventory button. Now, if you find combinable objects, you can select one of them in the inventory and choose another one to combine them into combined objects. I'm saying combined a lot. Keep exploring some combinations. Might just save your life. Combine your combining of combining... What is this? 100. My health, maybe? Bound planks. Wooden boards tied together with worn rope. Not exactly safe, but it should hold if you're quick. Well, joke's on you, I'm not quick. What if I just stood on that?
Let's see what the hell this place is.
Oh. I can't jump. I can just wave my arms. Assumedly to block. On your journey, you'll encounter a variety of deadly enemies. You can choose to run, or, if you're armed, stand your ground and fight. Some weapons can be found ready to use, while others need to be crafted. Remember, always aim for the limbs. Doesn't matter if you're using a firearm or melee weapon. Precision is everything. Makes sense to me. A refined grip made from scrap metal and wood, designed to hold custom blades or tools. Combine it with a blade to create a functional melee weapon. There's a dagger handle, not hander. Dagger blade. A broken, rusted blade needs a handle to be used. Once assembled, it becomes one of the most basic melee weapons for survival. Aw, man, what do I do here? Ah, jeez. My gamer journalism is kicking in. You know, to be fair, there's probably somebody out there that would get stuck on that. How do I combine these?
Shit. What the hell?
Why are you wiggling your fingers at it? This is the moment where you turn around and run. Go back to the boat. Or at this point, it's weak. You rush in and like kneecap it. Start kicking it while it's down. I assume. I don't really know if it's becoming stronger than ever or weaker. I don't know what I'm looking at, really. Right now, it just seems genuinely unhappy. Displeased. Once you have a weapon in your inventory, you can quickly equip it by pressing a shortcut key, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or D-pad. You can also use your inventory, click on the weapon, and press equip. If you can block enemy attacks by pressing the block button. Successfully blocking reduces incoming damage by half. You perform a finisher when the enemy's health bar is below half, or stealth kill them by sneaking up from behind while they are unaware. Icon will appear when either action is possible. Oh yeah, well... Oh, the sound just cut out. I don't know if there was a finisher. I'm not here to take any chances.
What the fuck was that?
Ow. That did a little bit of damage. We should be okay though, right? I don't even know if it was... Oh, what is this? Was it like nearly dead when it was on the ground? Something was waiting for me at the entrance of the ruins. Not a man, not an animal. A thing, stitched together like some sick experiment. Like it was built out of whatever was left lying around. Human shape, but wrong in every way. It came at me fast, too fast. Got a shot off in time. Emptied half my mag into its chest and it just kept moving. Barely got away. I've seen some strange shit in my time. Ghosts, shadows, things that don't belong in this world. But nothing like this. Nothing this real. If you're reading this, don't go any further. This place doesn't want you here. It sure as hell doesn't let people leave. I'm gonna go further in. That seems like a good idea. What is this? Pills. Old pain relief pills. Restores a small amount of health and keeps you, and helps to keep moving through the pain. That's concerning. That's even more concerning. That's even more concerning. Turns out I really should just turn around, you know? What is it? Is this a hand? Brass hand, an uneven brittle relic on the back. Something is scratched in trembling lines. She could not hold the secret. She could not stop sinning. I was about to say shinning. She could not stop sinning. Her fingers were first to touch the heart. If you're reading this, then I didn't make it. I noticed. That thing, whatever the hell it was, tore me up good. Managed to put it down, but it cost me. Tried to rest. Thought maybe I could stop the bleeding. I was wrong. Guess this is where the road ends for me. You didn't make it that far. It's less of a road and more of a jaunt. Like a sidewalk. You know, just kind of a little down the street. I'm leaving my sidearm here. Old thing's been with me through more cases than I can count. Psychopaths, supernatural, disappearances, you name it. Thought I'd seen it all. Turns out I hadn't. Picked up some kind of brass hand along the way. Didn't make sense. Maybe it will to you. Whatever's on this island, it's not just evil, it's ancient. It's not done. If you found this, turn back. And if you make it out, tell my wife I tried. Tell my little girl I love her. It's in your hands now, Detective Wyatt. I don't know who those people are.
Rest in peace, Detective.
Rest in pepperoni. That was rude. This is even more rude. Shooting is really gross. I'm gonna run. I don't know if I can take all these guys on. Let's do it like a finisher. We need to keep doing finishers. Oh. Ow. Don't get up. Hey. No. Don't get up. Don't get up.
I should be dead.
But you're about.
I'd be fucking dead.
Ooh, that does a lot of healing. Okay. Well, I used up all the pistol ammo. Hopefully I don't need it where I'm going. Jeez. Hey, I don't suppose you have painkillers on you, buddy. Ow. What is this? Ah, jeez. What the heck? Why do they know how to dodge? Also, feels like it didn't do anything. Hey, I'm gonna need you guys to stop spawning or something. Either that or really start helping me out. Clean wounds and fights infection must be combined with a bandage to be effective. That's great to see. I would love... Find a bandage. Is this a bandage? Bandage. Clean, sealed package. Best used with hydrogen peroxide to prevent infection. Don't mind if I do. Probably was a waste, but you know what? I don't like my odds. Honestly, the gun kinda sucks. I know, I mean, to be fair, I probably should be aiming for the head, but they just give me necromorph vibes, you know? Just, if you immobilize them, then you beat them. Injectable morphine that restores a large amount of health can only be used with a syringe. You know, again, I'm missing a very vital component. A very vital component. Is this a syringe? No, this is for gun. Which is almost like a syringe, but more aggressive. Very aggressive. Some would say too aggressive. I don't want to fall in that. Oh my god. Okay. Look at that. That guy knows what he's doing. Okay. I have now discovered the errors of my ways. Maybe. I'm still not a great shot. But I like my odds a little better. Bill's here. Okay, can we snipe? That was a miss. That was a miss. I prefer to have them as far away as humanly possible. Because honestly, I'm a bad shot. I don't like their little zigzaggy walk. Like, look at that. What? Just walk in a straight line, buddy. Whoa, like, they know what they're doing. They see me with a gun, and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, buddy. Okay, I think that's all of them. I don't have the discs of power, but I do have this note. It calls from the pit, red, pulsing, endless. There is no door, no path, only the fall. I searched for weeks, ruins, ash, corpses, no sign, no pieces, nothing but dust. The altar waits unfinished, and nothing on this earth will complete it. Found the edge, and something found me. They say the way forward lies not ahead, but below. Some have leapt. Brave, the desperate, none returned living. I could not face what breathes beneath. So I sat, folded into the earth, and let them take me slowly. I'm assuming I don't fall in the hole. A salvaged hatchet, reinforced with wire, cloth, and sheer desperation. Brutal at close range, especially when aimed at limbs. Okay. Yeah, I'm not digging the fact that they're implying I need to fall in a hole. I don't suppose... Yeah, I didn't think so. Do they want me to fall in a hole? I'm getting the feeling they want me to fall in a hole. Can you guys open up? I'm really worried about doing that. Also, I physically can't. Yeah. I actually can't fall in a hole. Oh, never mind. Here we go.
What am I doing for you, Scott?
Why am I gonna jump in a hole?
If this is what it takes.
That's an insane thing to think.
I've come too far to turn back.
What if I have to fall into this volcano? This abyss. I think most people would do literally every other option first. Rope, climb, a parachute, something, anything. Not hucking themselves down a hole.
What the fuck is this place?
Well, you're probably dead, so we have two guesses at least. Brass skull, a smooth, cold object on the back, something is etched. Though the lights died and the voices fell silent, she still watches. From the center, the line emerges. From her, order is born. There's a lot of dead people down here. Is it like a, I don't know, like a chosen one situation? I had the last one, the end of the line, they said. I switched lever up, and for a moment I thought I heard the gate breathe, but nothing else happened, so I waited. Too long, maybe. So I need to switch a lever and then run to the gate? What gate? We have more ammo. I don't know if I should just spend ammo. That's a bear trap. I'm not a fan. That implies that there's more than one. Hey, I don't suppose there's more dudes? But like weird dudes, not like normal human dudes. Like very angry meat monster dudes. I also haven't... I don't know if the game pauses when I read these. It's a common game sin, you know. No clue what they did before me, but I'm almost sure my lever need to be set downward. It resisted going up like it didn't want to go. This sounds like it's going to be the worst puzzle imaginable. The first lever, I'm sure of it. It has to be up. I saw it move when I did. The symbols aligned just for a second. I didn't wait to see what came next. Yeah, I'm getting like a series of notes that say... So the first lever is up. No clue what they did before me, but I'm almost sure my lever needed to be set downward. Wait, what's his lever? 2? I don't get it. Whose lever? Oh, well, I found a lever. A massive metal lever, broken off from some ancient mechanism. I don't think I've seen a spot for these to go.
Oh, great. More pink calcium.
Should I back up? Wait. Also... that's a lot of bones. I feel like maybe we should just go out swinging. Oh my god. I don't know how much damage is happening. Hey, could you, chill? God dang it. Oh. They move so fast. And then he immediately died. I almost died.
Love that for me.
Consume. Jeez. The enemies are brutal. They move way too quick for a game that wants you to have accuracy. It does a good job though of raising tension, but oof. Hey, I don't suppose got any of that needles or got anything on you? Bullets? They told me I'd only need to set the second lever. They said the first one would already be done, so I pulled that lever down and the noise stopped. That's gotta mean something, right? I don't know what that means. It just sounds like you guys were all messed with. Hey, you just gotta pull one lever. And then they all just proceeded to pull different levers. Uzi ammunition. So I will be getting a bigger gun, huh? There's also only one lever here. Right? I don't know. I'm concerned about failing. Because I'm in a pit full of dead guys. Whoa. Oh. I see. This blows. I am very concerned. I don't know who they are. You know, there's no... Like, what is this guy's lever? They told me I only needed to set the second lever. They said the first one would already be done, so I pulled that lever down and the noise stopped. So, second lever down, I guess. Second lever down. I'm really hoping this won't just immediately blow up in my face. I don't think I could handle... I don't even know why I have the gun out. I don't think I could handle another fight. I need to find those notes again, because there's so much information to unpack. The first lever, I'm sure of it, it has to be up. Okay, 1 is up. 1 is up. He just says my lever. We do not know what his lever is, so he's pretty much not in the equation. The first lever is up. So we have 1 and 2. We have 3 and 4, which I guess isn't bad to play the guessing game. It's halfway through the puzzle, basically. What about you? Did you have a specific phrase that you used? I had the last one. The end of the line, they said. I switched the lever up, and for a moment I thought I heard the gate. Nothing else happened, so I waited. So... switch the lever up. 4 is up. 4 is up, and then I guess I go from there. And then if I die, I die. 4 is up. 4 is up. Okay, well, this is down. Ta-da! Say, what am I supposed to do about this? Okay, well, I understand how that guy felt. All it did was spin them around. I don't... maybe I pull the lever? Maybe now I pull the lever. That way I can stand on it. I hope. Yeah. Please, no more skeletons. For the love of God. Okay, yeah. Da-da-da-da. Uzi. A compact submachine gun with a high firing rate. Shreds through enemies at close range, but burns through ammo quickly. Trust me. We're not gonna live long enough. 8 bullets. This thing is basically useless to me. We hath descended. Fall spared our bones, yet took the sky from our eyes. There is no darkness here, only the crimson glow, seeping from every stone, every crack. It doth burn without heat, and blind without light. We calleth upon, but no voice returneth. The men speak less with each hour, they whisper now, of shapes in the glow, of something vast, rooted, breathing. One claimed this place is no tomb, but a womb, that he was born from stone and red flames and still dreameth. Deep below, we laughed not. This guy is crazy. Stone plate, a heavy stone plate. On the reverse, an inscription remains intact. Thoughts do not fade, eyes do not close. She always watches, she always sees. Say, I don't suppose I can get some more of that Uzi.
You guys ever heard of rest in peace?
Ammo. Yeah, what he said. Did one of them just fall over? Oh. Okay. Catastrophe averted. Wait. I had 8 bullets, I reloaded, and now I have 12. How'd that happen? It also says I have 4. What the heck? What? Yeah, I don't suppose I could have that. Okay, well... I'm going to do the only brave thing there is. Run away and use my environment. Because their pathing seems to suck. I don't know how good they are. I'm afraid to play with fire, you know? Do they know I'm here? Okay, I can sprint backwards pretty fast. Yoo-hoo! Over here! Tee-hee! Come on, let's go. You guys are idiots. I mean, they are skeletons. Are they just not gonna do that? Are they too cool for school? Come on. Yeah, they're very dumb. Which I both appreciate. I appreciate, but I'm also very annoyed by. This is the one thing that feels like I could exploit. Okay. It seems that this is the rock and roll portion of our ride. Never mind. We're back to being losers. I mean, I do have a syringe. Come on. Come on. Maybe you're smarter than the other ones. He's doing it. He's doing it. There he goes. I don't know why. It's because they're so wiggly when they walk. Even the game is being punished by it. They don't walk in a straight line. They go... Okay. You guys suck. Are you all gonna stay dead? Something is jittering around. I don't like walking around here with combat music playing. What is this? Uzi. Don't mind if I do. Okay, first things first. Take a pill. Hydrogen peroxide. I really wish I could... Okay. I just need them to go down, okay? That's it. I'm sorry, what?
If I find a shovel, I'm reburying every one of you assholes.
It would be nice if they stayed dead at least, you know? Okay, we're starting to amass a lot of Uzi ammo, and that's concerning me. That's never a good sign, you know? What do we have here? I know not how long we have lingered. The red glow doth never fade nor shift. It seepeth from the walls, from the bones, from the very breath of this place. Found remnants, glyphs carved by hands that knew not flesh, not a tomb, nor prison, but a cradle. The whisper of a being never seen, yet always felt. We dare not speak his name, for an old warning remains. Yet some call him the one who does not end, like the glow itself, eternal, watching, patient. One of ours began to kneel before the altar. He claimed he saw it breathe. I guess good for him? It sounds like our brother is just knee-deep in a cult. God dang it. Can you guys chill for like a moment? I will say... Okay. The guns just don't feel like they do a whole heck of a lot. This guy is 100% alive. So he's super smart enough to go around the corner. I'm so tired of skeletons. Just go down. Stay down.
4 down. 100 to go.
I need spiked mace. Crude iron mace with jagged spikes welded onto a reinforced wooden shaft. Short range but massive blunt damage with high bleed chance. One hit and they remember you if they're still conscious. Don't mind if I do. How do I... Oh, it's 5. Is there a 5? No. There's not a 5. How do you do that? How do you... What? Am I supposed to drop my other weapons? Didn't think that it was going to be that kind of game. This blade doth breathe, not with wind, but with what remaineth of the taken. The crimson glow is not light, 'tis blood scattered into dust, made fine, made eternal. I hath touched the stone and felt it pulse, not from within, but from without. They say he feedeth still, that the one who does not end doth release this dust from the bodies he keepeth within, not to waste, but to nourish those who have not ended. I have seen them, shattered bones that twitch, skulls that turn with no muscle. They do not breathe, yet they remain. The dust clingeth to them like breath from a god. One day it shall cling to me. That sounds bad. Like, generally being just a skeleton isn't something to be super stoked for, you know? Okay, that's the way that I came. Yeah, see, now it's weird, because now I'm getting Glock ammo. I don't know if I should drop the dagger. Not enough space. I have to combine these. And I can combine that. And do that. I have so much crap. And yet, nothing to show for. Deals low damage but strikes fast, can overwhelm enemies when relentlessly. When used relentlessly. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to drop, but I don't know how to change the equipment. It doesn't, like, there is no 5, so I don't know where they're exactly coming from with that. There's another note there. I have a ton of pistol ammo, though. I guess. Grab this brass hand. Feels strangely warm on the back. A faint inscription reads, "She reached for light, but remained submerged in darkness. The second hand never refused." Or Uzi ammunition. For me to squander and waste. Another note. I have moved forward, through stone, through trial, through dream and rot. I know not how far I have gone, nor how high this place truly reacheth. There is no end, only the next test. The red no longer gloweth, it drippeth. It is blood, thick, fresh, endless. I touched the wall, it was warm, it breathed. They say each soul is shown a different path, that no two rights are the same. Mine hath shown me things I once buried, and things that ought not be unearthed. With each step my body weakeneth, my breath shortens, my eyes swim, yet I must go on. I feel him now, not in the stone, but in my marrow, one who does not end. Dreameth me upward or inward, I no longer know, but I am near, so very near. Well, you're dead, so, let's see who dreameth's near. I really hope none of you just stand up straight, please. I'm stuck on a rock. Why does this gun suck so bad? Also, he got up very fast when I did that. He knew what I was planning. He was playing dead. I'm so tired of fighting skeletons. Is that the last of them? No. Still playing the music. Yay, okay. Why can't you all have spawned up there? This would have been so much more fun if you just fell to your death. What the heck is this? I don't have enough space. There's so much crap. But like, not the good kind. It's just... like... okay. This is clearly to do way more healing. I'm gonna drop the dagger, you know? I would prefer to have... or actually, no, I can do this, right? Or no, I need bandages. Okay, remember where we put that. Okay, so now we drop this, pick this up, combine that with that, we can pick this back up, and then we can pick the dagger back up. It all comes together. Yeah. Right now, inventory management is a bit wonky. The ammo is even more so. I don't know, like, shouldn't this just be in that? I don't understand 90% of what they're signifying. Glock ammunition. I have so much Glock ammunition, but I'm so bad at using it. I can't physically pick up all your puzzle pieces. There's so many puzzle pieces. I might have to just drop the dagger. I don't use it. Can I combine these? No. Yeah, I'm holding on to like 6 pieces of a puzzle. I did not read that. The inventory management is driving me insane. The plate's underside bears an old blood-stained phrase. The vow was broken by the one that raised to the heart. The left hand spilled the first blood. Yeah, like, I need 3 spinny doodads, so I need to drop yet another thing. I might just consume one of these to consume them, because yeah, I need to pick up yet another thing. Like, honestly, I need to start just consuming ammo for no reason. I went from having nothing to everything. Yeah. This is awkward. I'm gonna drop the needle. Stone plate. Faint letters are barely visible beneath the letter of the back. She finished the work. Complete. Whoa. It went to a cutscene before I could finish that. And I didn't want to miss this. Now I'm blacking out. Am I gonna go back up? I hope, because that's where I need to go. And hopefully there's nothing around me. Then again, I do have more ammo than I know what to do with. I have so much ammo. Reassemble the found pieces. Okay. Yeah. Finish the altar. I have no idea what the puzzle is. I'm just glad to be rid. This one. Nope. Okay, well, this makes this a lot easier. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I see. That... Okay, so one, I could have picked up more than I thought. But two, I don't know, that just didn't feel very... I guess it should have felt natural. Also, it's definitely a hand. Definitely the hands are off to the side. Open. Oh, jeez. Open. Oh, it snaps. Never mind. Open sesame. Bloop. Da 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 da. I'm sorry, what? Where the heck am I? Wasn't I at the door? Thank you so much for playing the demo for Bleak Haven. It means the world to me that you took the time to dive into the world I've built. Every single person who played helped brings this nightmare to life. If you've enjoyed your time here, please consider adding Bleak Haven to your Steam wishlist. It may sound small, but for a solo dev like me, makes a massive difference. Wishlist numbers are the heartbeat of indie games. They help the game reach more people, gain visibility, and survive in a crowded market. I'd also love for you to join my Discord. Tell me what works for you, what didn't, what scared you, what bored you, what you'd change, what you'd add. Your feedback truly helps shape the final game, and you can be a part of building something unforgettable. The full version of Bleak Haven is coming fall of 2025. Yeah, I mean, overall, I would say this is a fantastic game. So I did try to record this before. It crashed due to a memory loss, like memory overload or something. I'm assuming it's a memory leak because it basically was consuming all of my computer's memory, which has never happened to me before. So I don't know if it's just due to the engine. I do think that this is using Unreal Engine 5, which is very well known for being just, you know, kind of rough to work with. Hopefully, again, optimization gets kind of tweaked before the full release, but this one played okay. Now, when I did crash beforehand, when I first attempted to record this, it was because I died. Once I died, the game crashed. Which, again, obviously isn't a great thing, but, you know, now you know. This played a lot smoother, but I didn't die, so I don't really know if it's a coincidence, you know, maybe it's just when you die. When you die in the game, your computer dies in real life. The other statements that I feel like I would have to make is the enemies. Their movements are very erratic. Ammo was scarce in the beginning, but then kind of, you know, you got a good steady flow of ammo to the point where it doesn't matter if they're erratic because you can just blast away. But you're consuming so much ammo that it feels like the ammo is pointless. I don't think the enemies need to drop immediately, like pop, 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 they're done. Like, I just feel like if you're aiming for headshots, you should be rewarded. And if you're doing like a necromorph kind of style of like, oh, you're aiming for their legs, like there's still, and then the fact that they're skeletons, so there's nothing there. Like, the style of combat switched from meaty, like thick targets to bone. And so either they're very easy to take out with melee, which would have been nice, or they're easy to take out with a gun. One or the other, but none of them felt good. Like, the combat feels like it needs to be tuned down a smidge. At least for myself. Again, once I was scoring headshots on the meaty guys, it felt decent, because it's like, okay, I can take my time, I can try to shoot from afar. But the skeletons, it's like, my only real way of winning was to get them to fall off things. Though, of course, I don't think I was ever in a bad situation, you know? Overall, though, the design is great. The story is quick, I will say. If this is the beginning of the game, there's not really a lot of buildup of, like, who is Scott, why did Scott leave, things like that. But I imagine that's kind of that whole thing of that'll get fleshed out as the game continues. So I can't really complain about the story. Yeah, I think that's pretty much covering everything in terms of my thoughts, just my immediate thoughts. Of course, though, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And of course, if you're interested in Bleak Haven, check out the demo. There'll be a link down in the description below, and you can join their Discord as well if you go onto the Steam page, I assume. And yeah, you can kind of give your own 2 cents as well. If you've enjoyed this channel, though, feel free to subscribe, like the video. If you subscribe, you'll get notified about, you know, some other indie horror games that we do. I do some Let's Plays. I've also been doing some lore videos, which they've been coming out once or twice a week. So hopefully everyone's enjoying those. I'm going to try to keep up that pace, but, you know, I might get overwhelmed. Lore videos take a little longer for obvious reasons. And yeah, hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.